other great comedians on the lineup tonight. From the stage all the way from Tacoma, give it up for the poet laureate of Tacoma comedy. Hey, give it up for Eli Schvetzel, everybody!
Hi everybody, my name's Eli Schvetzel. I'm a poet from Tacoma, Washington. I'm getting into the winter, and the winter everything kind of slows down a little. So anyway, this set is going to be a little more quieter than usual. So the first poem that I'd like to do for you all, it's not really a poem. It's called Disclaimer. So I used to be a famous poet, and I was really prolific, and I was published in a lot of places, and so I was everywhere. My work was everywhere, and it got around to me that people were stealing my poetry and selling it. And it made me like terribly, terribly sad. And I just, I went into this depression. I stopped writing. Like I didn't write for like 14 years or so. And then just, like about 10 or 11 months ago, I was like, the world needs this. Like really, I was like trying to justify it and like I need to do it. No, you guys fucking need me to do this shit. Anyway, okay. But this time around I thought about it before I started putting stuff out, and so I hired a lawyer. I have this lawyer on retainer, and she encouraged me to, copyright all my poetry, so that's done. But the other thing that she insists that I do is that I come and perform, and before I perform, I give this disclaimer, and I say, I have a lawyer, all the shit I just said, right? Okay. So, and then she says, and make sure you explicitly say she's a fucking great lawyer, and she'll fucking sue the shit out of you if you use my poetry. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so this is the part where I would usually start shouting, but I'm not gonna shout. Okay, this poem is called Welcome. Do you know where you are? You're in the jungle, baby. And I want to watch you bleed. Thank you. Sometimes I explain that setup and punchline, or the setup is like kind of real dumb and long and drawn out. Well, actually, it's just all my other stuff. Okay, let's get on. Okay, it's all dumb and long and drawn out. Okay, so this next poem is called Bear Grylls. One time, I was hitchhiking. I didn't have a lot of money and I was really hungry. Walking through a parking lot, I saw a used condom on the ground. A voice in my head said, "That's protein." I did not pick it up or eat it. But it's really good to know that I'm a survivalist. Okay, this next poem is called You've Got to Draw the Line Somewhere. Upon reflection, I don't just go around smelling people's hands. Thank you. This next poem is called ZZ Top. In the ZZ Top song Legs, they say, she's got legs, she knows how to use them. And I think, she can walk. This is a new poem. I love it. It's called What's the Deal with ASMR?
Thank you!
That's not the end of it. That's a good trick. I'll remember that. Like ever I feel down. This poem is called Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep. At night, I'm usually very restless, and my thoughts go dark. I pick apart my being and find the worst about myself. I torture myself with such gems as follow. Number 1, you have a crippling inferiority complex coupled with near sociopathic narcissism. You're a real piece of shit that feels bad about it and thinks that they're a real piece of shit. Number 2, you are simultaneously not that bad and that bad. And number 3, all of the best ones are taken. You are not. Sometimes I like to finish that with a flourish. My pain, your gain. This next poem is kind of newish. It's called End of the Line. In light of recent events, I will no longer be... Thank you. Okay, this poem is called Why I Quit Cocaine. AKA Norse mythology. I don't know. I mean, where do you go after snorting lines off of Odin's cock in Valhalla? We're into the Christmas poems now. Okay, that's better. Okay, sorry. Oh dear. This is the part of the show that's not so well crafted. Okay, this poem is called Christmas is a Fucking Sham, man. Cultures all around the world, and perhaps spanning from the beginning of time, have celebrated an observance of the winter solstice, which for the uninitiated is the longest night of the year and the return of the light, and usually occurs on or near what we currently call December 21st. What happened, though, was the Illuminati wanted to control the pagans, so they made Santa and forced us all into 40 and 50-hour work weeks in order to afford the sacrifices needed to appease their goat-headed god Baphomet. Fuck Christmas, bruh. This poem is called Devil Worship at Christmas and How to Protect Yourself. Ever wonder why Rudolph's nose is red? Illuminati, bruh. This poem is called On the First Day of Christmas. The Illuminati murdered me and tried to make it look like a suicide. Thank you. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna do one more. It's a shorty. Okay. It's a shorty. It's called The Beatles. Can't buy me love, but what about how much for some cuddles? Thank you very much. My name is Eli Schvetzel. Thank you very much.